week off, and a lot of things they can do to work on us to stop us. And but our guys made a lot of plays, particularly special teams early in the game. Man, that was awesome what we did special team wise. We had a couple big returns by Hassan Hall. 2-2 in the punt return was huge. And really what won the game for us is getting a couple score lead. We were able to maintain that pretty much the whole game till right there at the very end, because we know how powerful their offense is.
Last week against Wednesday, just to get an ACC into the program. Is this different because you're on the road against a top 20 team?
Yeah, I mean, it's a team that was ranked 19th and then 17th in the coaches poll, and a team that was 5-0, really hot team, very good offense, and then to come out here and for our guys to fight the way they did, I'm extremely proud of them. The one thing that we want to do is play hard this year. We've been able to do that. We've been able to play hard. I think if you ask anybody, after 6 games, what would Louisville be? Would they be 4-2? They would probably laugh at you. But we believe, our guys believe, and that's kind of where we are. Now we're at midpoint of the season, and then what teams are made of is how they finish seasons. And so that's all we talk about, how we're going to finish, and this last half of the ACC schedule.
What is it about Evan that allows him to come up big in big moments against last 2 weeks?
Evan's a calm customer. He's just really even keel, and he plays his heart out. Again, he's very cerebral, so he studies film like crazy. He's talented too. He got a good arm. He can run. He showed that on the 4th and 1 play there at the end to run and get a touchdown. He had a couple plays he'd love to have back, and he'll learn from those. When the interception, if he runs, he's going to get 30 or 40 yards. He knows that. And then the 2-2 ball right there at the end, it could have been another touchdown. But I love making corrections after wins, and so we can come back and make these corrections.
That final touchdown that Evan scores on, that's something that Zach Thomas has done before, Taylor Lamb's done that before. Yeah. Why was that the play right there?
Well, it's the very same play that we won the Sun Belt Championship last year against Louisiana Lafayette. It's just a play where you can hand the ball off, you can throw it, or you can run it. Really, it's a triple type play, triple read play, and the way they played it, they covered it good, and Evan had to turn on the wheels, and he did, and was able to make the play. And big time play in the game. There was many big plays. That was one of the biggest.
You have to worry about a play with that many reads for a freshman quarterback on the road like that.
Got a lot of confidence in my guys.
Got a lot's been made about the improvement of this team versus last year.
Yeah.
What about the improvement of this team since the Notre Dame game?
Yeah, that's a good point there. I think we've gotten better each and every week. Notre Dame game, we played well, made too many mistakes there, too many costly turnovers, but as you see the improvement of the team each and every week, and really, offensively we've been clicking pretty good, and you look at the last 2 weeks, we were really good. We put a lot of points on the board. We know we got to get better defensively and the things that we're doing out there, but I'm going to tell you, we played the last 2 offenses were really, really good. BC and these guys right here. We got another one next week. Clemson's maybe better than any of them, so it doesn't stop in this league. We know how the fight has to be in this league, because a lot of games come down to the wire.
Never viewing that onside kick. Yeah. Where is your anxiety level after that?
Well, my anxiety level was pretty high the whole second half, actually. Well, you know what? I'm on the bottom of the pile. They were trying to get everybody up. I'm underneath. Tutu's got the ball, and he wasn't letting go. And they told me Louisville's ball. I said, and I told Tutu, I said, Tutu, it's Louisville's ball. That's when he let go. I love it, man. I love the fight, because that epitomizes our whole team. That's the way we have to have that kind of fight. He's the smallest player on this field, 153 pounds, and he's at the bottom of the pile fighting for that ball and got it, which ultimately won the game for us.
You mentioned problems on defense, but really the turnovers might have been the difference in this game.
Yeah. Our defense, early on, I thought he did a great job. We got a couple of balls back and enabled us to get that turnover, those leads right there offensively we got, and in the special teams. Those 2 things were huge. I don't know what the turnover margin was today. I went 3-2. All right, so we won that. That's 2 weeks in a row, man. And it takes it. If you lose that, you don't win this game. You don't win last week's game. So you have to win these turnover margins in tight ball games. And we all know there's going to be a lot of tight ball games in this league.
Over 100 yards. No, over 100 points the last 2 weeks combined offensively. What do you feel like he's going to demonstrate?
Well, I think we're doing a better job getting the ball to the hands of the playmakers. Fitz, the first half, I don't think he had a catch. And he comes down the second half, 5 catches over 100 yards and 2 scores. That's bad coaching. That's on us. We got to get him the ball. We know that. He's a dynamic player. Getting 2-2 the ball. They contain our running backs better tonight than what we'd have liked. But getting the ball to these playmakers, I think that's the big difference.
So what do you think about the fact that you might have just inadvertently helped App State get ranked this upcoming week?
Well, more importantly, it's helping our team, I think. I think that's more importantly for us. But, anything to help the Mountaineers as well. Obviously I love that school and love all those guys. And, they're having a great year. All those guys that are playing, we recruited in there. And so I'm proud of them.
I know you probably don't want to talk about this, but the hands team.
Yeah.
How
Well, I mean, I'll tell you, that guy did a great job kicking the ball, man. I mean, it was a really fabulous job with him. The first time we got it, the second time Tutu goes up to get it. So we made a switch on the third one, and we put two taller, Seth Dawkins and Petey, two taller guys right there. So we were able to get that one in that last. How many did they have? Four? That's unbelievable. I mean, I've never seen 4 onside kicks in a game. I mean, that's incredible. So, you know, we got all but one, right? So that was good enough.
How disruptive were all the reviews?
Oh, man. I don't know this game was so long. It seemed like it lasted forever because of the reviews. But it was a lot of tight plays. You know, you look at turnovers, you look at first downs, close to first downs, all those things. You know, but you know what? I think it's best because you're trying to make the best on the field for the kids. I mean, let's don't have a bad call that costs somebody a ball game. So I mean, I'm fine with it. I don't like that many reviews, but I want to get it right.
Talk about confidence as a long-term program from where they were to now. Just how much is this confidence you think can help, obviously, Clemson and Virginia?
Well, no, it's going to help us, obviously, to know that we can fight and compete with anybody out there. You know, I think it's also going to help in recruiting. You know, I think that's going to be probably maybe the biggest thing, too, for us moving forward in our programs. We want to do things right. We want to get the right players in here. And now they can see, hey, we got a good product we're putting on the field. Come be a part of this. And I think so in recruiting, it's going to be huge. Yeah, he could have come going back in, but not 100%. So that's why we stuck with Evan. And, you know, and so hopefully he'll be fine, be ready to go practice this week.
All right, guys.